Happy Friday. Happy Fairy Tale Friday. We have made it. Oreo's here being a bad pet. We got our guest, a little guest. He's a snake. We're going to throw Oreo Jr. back there into the jungle, and we are going to get started with today's tale. I named it One Good Turn Deserves Another, but it's Pemba and the Python and the Friendly Rat from African American Read-Aloud Stories. Let's get it. One good turn deserves another. Everyone knows that this is true. No doubt. It is the rule among animals as well as among men. I don't know if we are still agreeing to that as men, but hey, let's see how it goes. The python in the story acted as if it is. This giant snake, hello, hey, how you doing? He right here, he got me. Lived in a faraway part of Central Africa. It was long, long ago, in the days when animals talked with one another and with men as well. Some people still do talk to animals. As what was his name? Tim something.
Bear guy.
Yeah, that bear guy. Y'all go check that video out. He was over there talking to the bears too, and then one of them bears ate him up. It was, of course, in fairy tale times. Yeah, because he got ate up by that bear. The young man in this story was Pemba, a member of the Yao tribe. I hope I'm not messing that up. I don't mean to. I just don't know how to pronounce it. It's YAO tribe. And he had a kind heart. The python was Sato, him right here, he right here, whose giant body was 3 times as long as Pemba was tall. Okay, girl, he a big old snake. Oh, yes, Sato was big and Sato was strong. The coils of his brown body could squeeze a man until he could not breathe. When his huge mouth opened wide, he could swallow a deer. Hell, last week we had a frog that could swallow a human. So hey, these reptiles out here swallowing whole beings.
Yeah.
Period. One day, Sato was napping out in the African bush. This is to say, he was in the wildest part of the land. He found a dark hiding place in the thicket and he was fast asleep. Okay, period. Sato, you better take a nap. I need the snake on my head to close his eyes so he could take a nap. Just pretend his eyes is closed. Ooh, we in fairy tale land. His eyes closed. There had been no rain for a long time. The plants were brown. So when someone built a cooking fire, its flames quickly spread through the dry grass. It was the smoke of the fire that woke Sato up. The python at once saw the flames coming towards him, and he knew he was trapped. Oh, yes, sir. You in a dilly of a pickle or a pickle of the dilly. He never could crawl fast enough to get out of their way in time. So he called out for help. A herd of bush buck came bounding over the plain. They kept ahead of the flames by running fast, real fast. Stop! Bush buck, stop! Save me from the fire! The python thrusted his head out of the thicket. Let me wind myself around your neck. That sounds dangerous, sir. Didn't they say you could squeeze people till they couldn't breathe no more? So you sound like asthma. You run much faster than I can crawl. The leader of the herd stopped only long enough to cry out, you would choke me to unaliven, python, or you would swallow my wife. See, python, you hear me? He up here hearing the story. Sir, you did too much, and now them people don't trust you. Let the fire get you. It's only what you deserve. And he went away running as fast as the wind. Next, there came a hyena. The poor python called out again. Now, I figured the hyena would help him because the hyenas usually are on the same time as the python, but let's see. Stop! Oh, stop, hyena! Take me along with you. You run faster than I can crawl, and the fire is near. Why should I save you? The hyena laughed scornfully. Only a short time ago, you squeezed my brother till he was unalived. Let the fire come. It's what you deserve. And he too ran off. Sir, you can't be unaliving people brothers and think that they ain't gonna come get you revenge, sir. It don't work like that. So then Sato, the python, saw a young man nearby. This was the Yao youth, Pemba, and he had a kind heart. He carried a dragon stick over his shoulder. He had been working in his garden when the fire came. Sir, get the hell out of there. There is a fire. Why you ain't running with the animals? All the other animals are running. Why are you just walking, just this whistling dissy with your little walking stick, just taking your sweet time? You probably need to get on out of there, sir. Stop, young man. I beg you, do something to save me. The fire is coming this way, and I shall burn to my unaliving. Pemba halted to see where the voice was coming from. At first, he was afraid when he saw the head of the python raised high off the ground. I am that python. You know what? I'm a hybrid. I'm part rabbit, part python, part woman. Period. Oh no, I will not stop, he cried. I know your ways. You will wrap yourself around me. You will squeeze me and squeeze me until I cannot breathe. I truly will not harm you, young man. Indeed, I gave you my promise. Save me, and forever I will be your good friend. A kind heart had Pemba, as you had heard. The smoke was thick. The fire was racing close, and clearly he ain't smart enough to run. Because guess what he did? Guess what he did, Scott? Guess what he did, y'all?
What did he do?
But he took time to dig a round hole in the ground while a fire was coming towards him. But okay, Pemba, you so kind-hearted, you just don't want to be here. With his digging stick, he pushed the earth up all about the hole. He made an earth wall high enough so the flames could not get in. Coiled up in the hole behind the earth wall, the giant snake would be safe. One good turn deserves another, friend. The python thanked Pemba. Come back after the fire is out. I will have a gift for you. Now, let me tell y'all about these gifts. Sometimes a gift is good. You know, it could be money, maybe a pair of snakeskin boots. We don't know. Or it could be bad. He could bite them. Then it's poison.
Well, no, it's a python.
He could squeeze them.
Yeah.
Till he don't breathe no more. It could be any kind of gift. It just depends on who's giving the gift, what they consider a gift. Remember that, y'all. Put in the comment section what y'all think he gonna give. Let's do that. Well, at the end of 4 days, there was no more fire. The ashes had cooled. It was safe for Pemba to return. Where the hell had he been? Because he was slow strolling like there wasn't a fire raging. I hardly believe the python will still be where I left him, the good youth said to himself. But snakes are strange creatures. I know this one been sitting on my head just as nicely. I will go and see. When Pumbaa came to the hole he had dug in the ground, no python was there. I was right, he said aloud. The snake has not kept his promise. There was only a young lad standing beside the hole. Pemba was about to go back to his home when the boy called him. I'm sorry. So some whole human being is sitting there standing next to your hole in the ground, and you ain't think to say hello, good morning, nothing. Where did you see the snake? Where it went? Nothing. You just was like, oh, there's just some dude standing there, whatever. How he got there, I don't know. How he survived the fire, I don't care. Welcome, good friend, he heard the lad say. Today, I'm not wearing my python skin because we are in a fairy tale, y'all. My magic allows me to take on human shape once in a while, like Shrek. Remember Shrek? Or like Princess Fiona. Remember she was just turned from a troll to a human or whatever. And magic is in the gift I will bring for your reward. The lad handed the young man a little bottle-shaped gourd. It had a wood stopper fit into the neck. This gourd will protect you, Pemba, the snake boy explained. Someday it will save your life as you have saved mine. But do not pull out the stopper unless you are in real trouble. Now, see, let's go back to the how people perceive these definitions. They say real trouble. Y'all put in the comment section what y'all think real trouble is to you. Scott, what do you think real trouble would be like? What would make you pull the cork out of this gourd? What would you consider real trouble?
I don't know. There's a life and death situation.
Let me tell you, mine would be a really cute dress in the mall or something like that. Like that's my. I would just pull out the cork. Like, oh girl, I ain't got my credit card. It's in the car. I don't feel like walking out. Pull out cork. The dress is mine.
Okay.
Put in the comment section. There's no judgment here, because honey, I would be a good restaurant reservation. Okay, in a high-end restaurant, I'll be like, ooh, let me pull out this cork. I need reservations. Pemba wondered, how could such a small gourd save a man's life? He soon had a chance to try its magic power, however. For when he went back to his village, he found that it had been attacked by an unfriendly tribe. So y'all just going through it. There's fires, there's attacks. Like, y'all might need to move. This is crazy. His own people had ran away. The enemy were gathering all the village treasures together so that they might carry them off. Okay, they robbing y'all. Here is trouble indeed. Pemba at once thought of the words of the snake boy. He pulled out the stopper and a white cloud of mist came out of the gourd's mouth. Oh, it's a genie. Or is somebody smoking too many cigarettes? Whatever. We don't know. The white cloud spread over the heads of that enemy army. When it melted away, the strong magic of the python's gourd had made the attackers disappear. Ooh. Okay, period. Oh, indeed. The python has done us a good turn. Pemba told his joyful people when it was safe to come out of hiding. And he put his magic gourd safely away in a far corner of his own hut. Okay, period. You better safeguard that, sir. I'm telling y'all, we'll take that right to the mall, baby. It's mall. Rename it. It's mine. No longer Westfield. It's storyteller perspective. The peace of his village was not to last long, however. The very next day, that enemy tribe was back again. There was a bigger group of attackers than there had been before, because they think y'all weak, sir, because y'all don't fight back, because y'all over here got cigarette smoke, taking out your enemies, instead of y'all just busting them upside the head. But okay. The village people once more had to run for their lives. They hid themselves even further away in the forest. That's why they keep coming at y'all, because there's no consequence. You can't have what you can't protect and provide for. Pemba tried to reach his own hut to get the gourd to help him again, but the enemies caught him. They tied him up tight. However, since it was dark by then, they decided they would not unalive him until morning came. I don't know what. Okay, what the difference? Okay, what are you, a villain in Austin Powers? Are you gonna tell him why too, so he can escape? Lying on the ground outside his hut, Pemba could not sleep. If only I had the python's magic gourd, he thought. I could save the village again. Yeah, you sure could. Just then, he felt something nibbling away at his toes. Ew. He could see, even in the dimness, that it was a rat. Oh, you need your gourd so you can get rid of the rat. I would use the gourd for that too. That would be an emergency in my book. That's real trouble to me. I wouldn't have no mist left in that gourd. It was the same rat which so often ate the grain in his storehouse. You need Orkin. An idea came into his mind. Friend rat. Oh, he's whispering. Friend rat, he whispered. You have had many a good meal in my grain storehouse. Now you can pay me for them.
Oh,
That's my phone agreeing. Creep into my hut. In the farthest corner, you will find a little gourd shaped bottle. Bring it to me. But be sure the stopper does not fall out on its way because I need all the smoke I can get because I've been using it on at the mall. What happened there then is one more proof that animals too believe. One good turn deserves another. I'm gonna tell that to the cats. One good turn deserves another. Pay some bills. The grateful rat crept inside Pemba's hut. He went to his furthest corner. Quietly and carefully, the rat dragged the gourd across the earth floor of the hut. He rolled it within reach of Pumbaa's tied hands. Somehow, the young man was able to loosen the cord. Why didn't you just do that the first time, sir, and get up and get, but whatever, you got a rat to help you instead of chewing your toes off. Perhaps the rat helped him, but the story does not say so. Pemba hid the gourd safely inside his gown. Then he slipped the cords back on his wrist. Sir, just free yourself and go free the people, sir. Jesus Christ, what is it with these people? Wait until the morning to do anything.
gonna have some light.
Well, I guess, yeah, this is a fairy tale and this is ancient fairy tale, so they ain't had no sunlight. They need the sun. They're solar powered.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pemba's enemies did not notice the lump made by the gourd inside his gown. It did not fall out when they carried him off to an open square in the center of the village the next morning. They are serious about how they are going to unalive this young man. Okay. All the strangers were there. They were just about to cut Pemba's throat when he brought forth the gourd and pulled out his stopper. Now, sir, what if you weren't able to do that before they, you? But okay, in this story, he got the power.
Right.
Once again, the magic mist settled over their heads. Woo. Like leaves from a tree, the men fell to the ground. Then the mist cleared away. They had all disappeared. And this time they were gone for good. Friend Rat, Pemba said, you have paid well for your grain. One good turn deserves another. And from now on, you are welcome to feed in my storehouse whenever you wish. I feel like that is a loaded promise because now you're going to eat up all your grain. But okay, no, do what you want, sir. So, because of this excellent rule, all three were happy. The python, and Pemba, and the friendly rat, who probably ate up all his grain, and now they ain't friends no more. They beefing, period. And they all lived happily ever after. Okay, y'all. Y'all know how this ends. What did you guys learn from this story? Put it in the comment section. Scott?
Well, I'm gonna go. They said it right outright. One good turn deserves another.
Period. If you do something good for somebody, they should be doing something good for you, and y'all can just bounce that back and forth like a tennis match, like real good. Okay, let me tell y'all what I learned from it. I wrote it in the bottom of this book, even though you're not supposed to do that, but I own this book. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So it's like, what they say in the Bible. Do unto others. Helping others is helping yourself when you help those like yourself. So make sure you're reciprocating and helping each other. That's all I got.
All right.
Did you have anything?
I do not.
Okay, guys, we're going to end it there. Ooh, okay. Oreo Jr. lost his little hat. Well, from wherever. Oh, well, we hope you guys had a great time hanging out with us. I'm going to be right back. I have a new story to start this week. I cannot wait. It's the interesting thing that happened at Perfect Acres Inc. Anyway, so hope you guys had a great time. Of course, we enjoyed having you guys here with us. If you could, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Check out some other videos, lives, all that good stuff. And with that, we're going to bid you guys adieu. So from wherever we are to wherever you guys are, peace, love, and happiness. And we'll see you guys later.